Hello. It's March 19th, 2020, 7:43 p.m. It's episode 830, I do believe. Is that true? Is it 830? Alright, I'm going after this whole dog whistle thing that TJ engaged in. And Donald Trump has been using it. Fox News has been using it. A bunch of Republican senators have been using it. It's kind of funny, though, that these people... It came out today with Talking Points memo that on Donald Trump's notes, he had coronavirus. And he scratched out Corona and replaced the word on his notes at the podium with Chinese. So, I mean, this is a political agenda. Totally political agenda when these idiots use this stuff. And it's a racist trope. They're looking for blame. If you blame China for this, then they're deflecting from the lousy job that Donald Trump has done and how he has made it worse. Someone at the White House told an Asian reporter, that they were calling it Kung Flu, or this person at the White House said it to her face. And Kellyanne Conway got mad. She said, well, that's not appropriate, but she's like denying it ever happened as if the reporter just made it up. And then Kellyanne Conway says, but when Trump says Chinese virus, it's not racist, it's not wrong, and it's okay because she's married to an Asian, so she knows it's not racist. She's not married to someone who is Chinese. She's married to someone who is half Filipino. Last time I looked, Filipino is not Chinese. It seems like being married to a Filipino, she would understand this. I mean, it would be like saying that it's okay to make fun of Germans because I'm English, so I can just throw out some horrible stuff about them because, we're all the same. We're not all the same, Same thing. I mean... And trust me, there's a lot of Asians who hate other Asians. Just like there's a lot of white people who hate other white people. There's nations, nationalities. There's prejudice. It's everywhere. Go to either one of the Koreas and ask them how they feel about the Japanese, okay? Or even China and ask them how they feel about the Japanese. There's a lot of racism. It's not the same. Anyway, these people are a bunch of racists, and they're using all this shit. I like some of these names here. I did take a couple of them out because I thought they were too racist. And there was two of them specifically that I was worried about. And one of them Amanda threw at me. Good job, Amanda. And so I threw them out with my copy editor just to see if they would say anything, and they did. They were like, yeah, you got to take those two out. But I didn't tell them beforehand that they bothered me or that I was concerned about them, which meant I was probably going to take them out anyway. But anyway, I took them out, and I replaced them with one of them with something much better, and that was the Tiananmen's Trots. I just thought that was hilarious. So... anyway, I just saw getting an email from this angry editor in Oklahoma. I probably won't reply to. I already replied once. All right, let's do some shout outs. Robert Coutinho says GOP hypocrisy or us. They were never all that good at spelling or acronyms. I think you mean acronyms, right? Okay. Arrow just wrote comment. How could you not have anything more to say the last cartoon? It got like that thing got so many hits on my website. WordPress emailed me to tell me that it was getting huge hits. They've never done that before. So that was pretty cool. This one today is doing pretty good too. It's not as good as yesterday, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. If you know where that's from, leave a comment. Tell me where that's from. Pretty good. All right. Robert Coutinho, I would also like to know about the debt ceiling. Disclaimer, I happen to know that the federal government has a fiat currency and therefore does not need to borrow its own money. I learned today that when Donald Trump signed this whole war thing, that he didn't really sign it because it's already been signed by a previous president. He has to invoke it. See, we all learned something. Just learned something. And TJ's still going on about globalism and how it's not anti-Semitic. Yeah. And he says, who are these MAGA folks that won't check on the government? I don't believe any of us do. Dude, go to my Instagram page. Go on Twitter. Look up people commenting on my Facebook. They're there. They're saying that they get these checks. Or that they want these checks. And when they do, it's not socialism. It's not welfare because it's helping them. Because they actually work for a living. They work hard and they're good people. So it's okay for them to receive it. When they receive it, it's not socialism. Trust me, they're out there. And by the way, if you get a check from the government for this, and you're going to stand your ground, tell you what, you send it to me. Now, I can't cash it because it doesn't have my name on it, but you send it to me, and I will vouch that I destroyed it for you, okay? And then you just won't have it, okay? You stand your ground, and we'll all be proud of you, TJ, for having your convictions. You do that. All right. Okay, everybody, that's your cartoons today. I'm going to sit by my mailbox and wait for a check from TJ. Okay? I might be out there for a while. Everybody, leave a comment, and I will give you a reply. And click the red button. Subscribe. Bye.